Nilesh ji, another question that I have is that, a lot of people sort of distort key messages of even simple Sanskrit words and
Hmm.
sentences, especially in the Vedic texts.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you must have heard these arguments and examples before. For
Hmm.
instance, somebody would say that, oh, Sita ji had to go through Agni Pariksha, right? Or Karan was told that he can't participate in Draupadi's Swayamvar. Could
Hmm.
you please tell us why this keeps on happening again and again? And I am sure it is related to some sort of motivation or intent as well as maybe linguistic competence. So, could you please shed a light on this?
Okay, again, a great question. Possibly 3 points there. One is the linguistic competence or the nature of a language, which is to say, one word can have multiple meanings depending on the context, which is very true for Sanskrit. Okay, so let's give a benefit of doubt to the people who may end up with different meanings. That's possible. The second one is driven by agenda, right? So, for example, you want to if you choose to find only good things in a certain text or only bad things, you can do it. Why just text? In science, we say if you have some weird or wild theory, and all the revolutionary theories are wild theories, by the way, but I'm saying if you're looking for evidence that supports your theory, you will find it. If you are looking for evidence that supports that goes against a certain theory, you will find it. So that is not a surprise. So now some of the instances that you mentioned, why do they happen? One reason is it could be agenda. Okay, and I will repeat what I said before. So only through their actions we can find out. We have to analyze their actions and their tweets, I would say, these days, to find out where are they going, right? And so again, the word that is used is a pravartana lakshana dosha. Only when people act, then we come to know what is their intention, what is their hidden intention, so to say. And that same text, Nyaya Darshana, also says three types of things why these things can be distorted or misunderstood. Either you are very attached to a certain outcome, or number two, you detest a certain outcome, another outcome, let's say. And third, it says muda. So the Sanskrit words used are raga, dvesha, and muda. So raga is an attachment to certain thing, dvesha is a detestation, like hating a certain outcome, and muda is just a sheer lack of intellect, just that ability is not there to do that. So those are some of the reasons. Now, one more thing I want to add quickly, which is to say, we have to be very careful, all of us, in taking a instance something that happened say 14,000 years ago like Ramayana, or 7,500 years ago like Mahabharata, or some Rigvedic narration that goes beyond 24,000 years. We have to analyze it in the context of those times. For example, I'm in America, and I'll tell you here the a great personality, and I love him, is Ben Franklin, the one of the founders of American Revolution and whatnot. Now, if we just say right now, with all this liberal and all that discussion that you will be hearing, now he had a slave. His name was John, right? And he decided that when Ben Franklin, he meaning Ben Franklin, when he dies, that his slave should let be free. But until he died, he decided to keep him as a slave, number one. Now, I have a great respect for Ben Franklin. I'm fascinated by that personality. But my point is, if we have to think of some of the great philosophy that Ben Franklin came forward with, which I'm fascinated, if you try to mix it with the some social norms that he was behaving, which was considered very normal of his time, we can criticize him today. That is fine, but we cannot use that against him to even understand some of the good things he did.
Right.
So if we have to understand Rama, if you have to understand Krishna, or whoever we have to understand, we have to understand in the context that they grew up, or in the context that they were serving. And these were considered yuga purush, okay, like epoch maker, because they were revolutionaries of for their times, just like Ben Franklin was for his time.
Namaste. We hope you enjoyed this Chitti Media content. Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.